Hi, everyone, and welcome to the T2 Orientation Podcast, a very special podcast because we're coming to you live from every campus around Australia for Torrens University to give you as students an insight as to what happens at our orientations. We're going to chat to a few students, to a few staff members as well, and give you a bit of a rundown as to what happens at orientation and what to expect for those first few weeks of the trimester, which are coming up very, very soon. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Evan. I am the president of the SRC in Adelaide, and I'm also a student experience ambassador. And I am very blessed to be here today with a fellow colleague of mine, Harry. Say hi, Harry.
Hello.
Harry is also a student experience ambassador. Harry, why don't you tell us a bit about yourself? Because I think this is maybe the first time that you've come to one of our podcasts. So let the students introduce, please. Tell us all a bit about yourself.
So this is actually the first time I've been to one of the podcasts.
Yeah, I thought so.
Said, I'm a student experience ambassador as well. I'm part of the online SRC. So I work with the SRCs around Australia. And as the Cs, I am the esports coordinator for all of Australia. And I also
you can tell you like esports because I know this is going to sound really weird, right? But whenever I see those types of headphones on people, I know they're serious. So I know they're like a serious gamer or something. When you see these, you think he just likes music. That's all he is really. But when you get the big headphones in it, he's into gaming.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I've got about 5 pairs of headphones like this too. So they just break so easy.
What are your favourite games, Harry? What are your favourite games? I mean, I know that I probably haven't heard of any of them, but what are they?
Well, Minecraft, League of Legends, Halo, they're my actual favourites at the moment. They change all the time, but Minecraft is usually a staple because you can do whatever you want.
Look out for Harry in the Student Voice newsletter. Harry will be posting a lot of information in Trimester 2 and also in Trimester 3 about some esports competitions, which he is organising. They're going to be online competitions, but there'll be a whole lot of different stuff happening. So check it out, please. The Student Voice newsletter will be coming out in weeks 3 and weeks 9 of every trimester. Harry's going to have his own little special column where you can communicate with him as well. You can send him information, maybe ask him some questions about what you'd like to see in the newsletter coming up. And then Harry can communicate with you and do some prizes and run some competitions. It'll be great fun. So, Harry, we are very, very lucky to have you on board. I've got to admit, my knowledge of games extends to, I'm not even going to say because it's almost embarrassing, right? But like Sudoku or those sort of things. Although I do love, my favourite game is Mario Kart. I do love Mario Kart.
Wow.
And I'm actually, I've got to say, I'm pretty good. I've got to say I'm pretty good at it.
I'm not wearing the right shirt, but anything Mario, honestly. I do have a Mario shirt, so...
Who's your favourite Mario character? And see if you can pick who my favourite is. Who I always play.
Well, my favourite is Toad.
Okay.
Just because the bounty head. Love him.
Yep.
And
who do you reckon mine is?
I think you feel Luigi guy.
No, I'm Wario. I love Big Wario. Oh, he's my favourite character.
No,
all right, guys, look, enough. We're going to head over to our first campus to have a see what's happening in Melbourne. So over to you, Karima. What's happening in Melbourne?
Hi Harry, hi Evan. So I'm here at the Melbourne Flinders Street campus. It is orientation day. It is a very, very, very busy day. We've got a lot of people, so let's go and have a look. Hi, how are you doing today?
Hi, nice to meet you.
You too. Well. So please introduce yourself, tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Mai, Is-E-M-I-I, and I'm from Vietnam.
I know that Melbourne is super multicultural, so if you're ever feeling a bit homesick, I think that there are some pretty good Vietnamese restaurants around.
So true.
I'm sure you will find them eventually.
Yeah.
Mai, please share with us, what course are you studying?
I'm going to join my diploma in business administration.
Awesome. Is there a reason why you decided to choose that course?
I have my bachelor degree back in my country and have a few years working experience. So I think it's the time for me to level up my education, which helped me to for my self development as well, and also I think it's a way for me to expand my career path in the future.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think, we should always strive to professionally develop ourselves constantly. So that's great to hear. So what was the best part of orientation?
Yeah, it's hard for me to choose.
Hard for you to choose?
The best part, free gift, or free lunch, or the best part I think is that the career coach. Which helped me to get closer with my career.
Of course.
Yeah, because I need someone to correct my resume and introduce me some opportunity, and also advise me on what I need to know more, what I need to improve, so that I can get a better ability to fit with the market.
Yeah, and I think that's great. One big unique selling point of Torrens is giving that personalized approach. You're not having to speak to a robot or anything to get the support. You've got that person helping you all through the way. So that's awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for doing this little interview with us. I'm glad you had a good time at the orientation, and I hope you have an incredible educational journey ahead of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, thanks. How about yourself?
Good, good. So please introduce yourself, tell us your name, where you're from, and your role here at Torrens University.
Yeah, sure. My name's Nick. I'm the Student Support Manager. I'm based in Adelaide, but maybe looking to transition into Melbourne.
Okay.
Such an amazing, exciting cultural...
Definitely supporting you there if you want to transfer to Melbourne.
Yeah, well, I'm really loving it here today. It's been really nice to get to know the campus and the students here, and it's been such a great day. But coming back to what I do, so my role is the Student Support Manager role. I've been in this role since about November last year.
Yeah, awesome.
And I guess the core part of my role is ensuring that students are the core of what we do. So really centered around their needs and what can we do to support them in their learning journey. What I love about it most is that we get to see the student journey from orientation, prior to even orientation day, all the way up to graduation, and everything in between. So for me, it's just about really understanding what our students want and how can we make it better for them.
Yeah, awesome. I can see that today's day in orientation as well. Your efforts are definitely reflected. We've got a lot of positive feedback from today. So good to hear that you're definitely all covered behind the scenes in that department. Yeah. And so in your opinion, how did orientation day go? What was there to do about? Tell us a little bit about the zones and everything that was offered to the students.
Well, we're very lucky that I feel like today has been very much team efforts. I've spoken to a mum about her experience on campus, and she was really excited to see what there was to offer and where to go and support her daughter. So for me, I think overall we've had a really interactive day. We've had these really little conversations. I've already started to see students connecting, and that's exactly what we want, right? This is, having a friend to come to next week might not be as scary. So that from a connection point of view has been really good. But in terms of what there has been on offer, we had 7 zones that we had to work our way through. So I was the pink lady. That's why my hair's a bit down. I was wearing a beanie before, and it looks a bit anyways.
Bit of hat hair going on.
I definitely got hat hair going on. Anyways, we had subject selection, so really helping students to understand the importance of it and where to find information around their course structure and how to make the best choice for them. I had Blackboard. That was really engaging in the sense of understanding the learning management system. I was really lucky with our group that we had everyone log in and really get a good understanding of what to expect for next week. So setting them up for success is critical. That's the outcome obviously we want for today as well. What else did we do with SRC, so the Student Representative Council? They got really engaged. I think the Kahoot was definitely a fave in our group.
I think everyone loves a good quiz.
They had their giggle on, that's for sure. We had a few winners, so that's even better. Student support, I'm going to have some biasness there. They're my team. What we do, the 4 channels of choice, and how we can support students in the various ways that we do. Industry. How they connect with industry, placements, and really getting an insight into the importance of networking and building up their portfolio early on and making sure that they reach out. That was probably the biggest thing I took away from that section. Oh my gosh, there's more.
And there was well-being as well.
Yeah,
Like, well-being was quite a
well-being.
good one.
Yeah, we had the couch here. We had the fireys. I think there was a cartoon.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
didn't get to do it.
I saw a lot of students coming around with their own little cartoon versions of themselves.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And there was a few more around. I'm sorry, but it's just been so much fun today.
Yeah, I can imagine. Sounds like it.
Yeah.
So just to wrap up today's session, is there anything you'd like to share to perhaps new, current, future students, or anyone else in general?
I guess with Torrens, we are the Torrens family. Okay, so like when I say that, it's like regardless if you're new or an alumni student, you know, we'll always be here for you, and just make sure you reach out and connect with us. Really is important to me on all lots of levels, and we really look forward to seeing them at graduation. It's probably my favourite day. Yeah,
I'm sure.
So let's see you guys then.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Thank you, Karima. It's lovely to see all those students having a great time over in orientation in Melbourne. Evan, what's your best part about orientation?
For me, like earlier on when I was outside and I saw like 150 students out there and I could see them all really excited with their little Torrens bags and study planners, I thought it's really exciting, right? This is where you start to make the friendships and the relationships that you're going to have, you know, sometimes for the rest of your life. You know, you meet great people at university, and I'm sure you probably agree, right? So for me, this is where it all starts. So it's very, very, very exciting.
That's a lovely sentiment there, Evan. A quick question for you, sort of tie into what we were just discussing earlier. You said you play Wario. Do you play any other games along the lines of PlayStation games?
No. No, I
No PlayStation.
play PlayStation. There's one, there's like, okay, so there's Mario Kart is like my favorite, like if I was going to play like an arcade game or like a console game. But I've been playing a game on my phone for as long as I can remember, right? And it's called Boom Beach. So I don't know if you know it. There's like Boom Beach and there's Clash Royale and there's Clash of Clans. So I play Boom Beach, which I've been playing, and I'm so heavily invested in this game, Harry. Like, you know, when like not just physically, right? But I spend money to buy things so I can get diamonds. Yeah, so I'm heavily invested in this game, and I've got my own little troop, my own little flotilla of people, which I've got my little clan that I operate, which has been really good. So that's like my half an hour a day where I unwind, decompress. You know, we attack other islands and stuff in the game. It's probably my favorite game. Yeah.
So you're falling for the microtransactions.
Yeah, because sometimes you want to upgrade your gunboat, right? You just don't want to wait 4 hours for it. So it's like, do I spend those 13 diamonds or it's going to cost me $5? Click. Don't think about it too much. Just do it.
Yeah. Slippery slope.
Now, Harry, where are we off to next?
Well,
where are we off to next?
We're off to Ultimo next. And if you ever want to try PlayStation games but don't have a PlayStation, Ultimo is the best place to go because they have PlayStations on campus for students to try. So
one of the great reasons to study Ultimo. So, yeah.
Over to Ahmed and Izzy over at Ultimo.
Thanks, guys.
Hi, I'm Ahmed, and I'm here with the Ultimo SRC, and I'm studying a Bachelor of UX and Web Design, and I have with me...
My name's Lincoln, and I'm studying a Bachelor of Film and Video.
There we go. So, how did you like orientation today so far?
Orientation's been really good, man, yeah.
Yeah?
So, essentially, got taken around in the groups. We had, like, police talk to us, got to see the different societies around. It's been really good so far, yeah.
Do you have, like, a favourite part of the day?
Probably learning about the different clubs.
Yeah?
Second favourite part, probably the free pizza.
The free pizza's pretty good, and the little scrolls as well.
The scrolls are fun.
Really good.
Man. Yeah.
How, are you excited to start your new course?
100%, yeah.
What drew you into film and video?
So ever since I was young, kind of been really into film. I used to do like little stop motion videos as a kid with like Legos and all of that.
Oh yeah.
In primary school, we used to have end of year plays. So 1 year we did High School Musical in primary school, a bit ironic. But I played Troy, who was the main character of the movie, so it was really good, yeah. Awesome. So I've just been into kind of that whole theatre, drama, film field.
Yeah. What made you pick Torrens in particular?
I know a lot of people who come here, And it also came up while I was talking to careers advisors in high school. And what really drew me to it was that it kind of is like a creative space already.
Yeah.
It's very open spaces. Like, it really encourages collaboration, which is a big thing when you're, you know, a creative, and you kind of bounce off ideas with other people and you want to communicate and kind of get your points across.
It's a gorgeous campus. There's lots of really good spaces.
Oh,
for
it's
those
so
kind of
good,
things.
man. It's brilliant.
Yeah. A few questions about you as well. Do you have a favourite music artist?
Me?
Yes. Or favourite artist at the moment?
Favorite artist at the moment? He's not so popular, but JPEG Mafia.
Okay.
I kind of learnt about him through lockdown, and then ever since then, it's just been like, he's been my favorite.
Cool.
So it's kind of rap underground, like really experimental stuff. It's weird, but it's really cool.
Weird is fun. So
yeah, exactly.
Favourite food?
Favorite food? Ooh, man.
Tough one?
My mum makes this stew.
Yeah.
It's like steak, potatoes, vegetables. It's brilliant.
Cool.
That's probably the favorite, yeah.
Cool. All right. That's Lincoln. And I guess we'll wrap up there.
Thank you very much.
So hi, I'm Jenna and I'm here at the Ultimo campus. I'm going to be interviewing this lovely lady right here. So yeah, what is your name?
My name's Christina.
What are you studying?
I'm studying branded fashion design, so the 3-year course for bachelor's.
How are you enjoying it?
It's very intense, but I do enjoy it.
Uh-huh.
It's a good creative field to be in. It's really exciting stuff. So yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this course, honestly. Yeah.
So what drew you to fashion?
I think the development from my interest in music then led into fashion and the correlation between the two, which I do find really interesting, and I hope to continue that creative idea in the future. So yeah.
Oh, I see. So you're here at orientation, and earlier I think you promoted a bit of your music club. Do you want to explain a little bit about that, please?
So it's just in the early stages with another student, focusing on a music-based society, more about the appreciation for music. And yeah, hopefully we get to organise some events where we can go out and as a group and experience different live music venues and just heaps of other stuff. Yeah.
So what are you expecting to do?
I think the biggest ideas at the moment would be heading out to record stores or just seeing gigs live with other people in a big group. Probably head up to Newtown and King Street area. So yeah, that's probably the main idea at the moment, but hopefully it develops. Yeah.
Oh, I see. So do you have a cap of students that you want to get into the club, that want to join?
I'd say a good 20 would be amazing, but even more or less doesn't matter. I mean, just to have started it is already as good as it gets. So yeah.
I see. So do you have a favorite music artist then?
It always changes.
Yeah.
I can't lie, but I'd say at the moment definitely the Beatles for sure.
Oh, do you want to introduce them? I don't know, the Beatles, they're cool. You want to introduce them to people who don't know?
Yeah, listen to the Beatles.
Okay.
Why not? Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song by them?
Too many.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Way too many.
all right. So earlier you mentioned that you kind of moved into fashion from music as well. What was that transformation process like? How did that evolve?
Getting involved and listening to a lot of different genres was probably a big driver for that. So yeah, that's probably the main thing. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time
No worries.
today.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed and Izzy. Great to see the vibe on the Ultimo campus. The Ultimo campus is the creative hub of all of our campuses here at Torrens University. So if you're studying things like design or technology or game, software engineering or anything like that, Ultimo is the place to be. Lots of creative people on campus. I love following the Ultimo socials, Harry, because they're always doing something really artistic and creative and hilarious and fun. I really love following their socials, especially their TikTok. So please follow the Ultimo socials. In fact, follow all the SRC socials. All the information will be at the end of this podcast. You'll see all the links for all the SRC socials. And please follow us all to keep in touch with the SRCs and the events and what they're actually doing in the trimester. Now, Harry, what are you studying?
I'm studying a Bachelor of Software Engineering Game Programming. And it's very math heavy. So, if you like maths, it's definitely the thing for you. I took a little look at my first week that starts, Monday. For those who need a little heart attack.
Yeah, I know.
And taking a quick look, and straight into algebra, arithmetic, pre-calculus, all those things.
This is like year 12 maths all over again.
Yeah, this is applied engineering mathematics.
Okay. Well, best of luck with it, Harry. I'm sure we'll see a game developed with your name and face on it sometime very soon. Guys, we're going to head over to Adelaide now to Sareka, who is part of the SRC that I belong to. So Sareka is my events coordinator. She handles all of our events in South Australia, and she does a great job. So over to you, Sareka.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sareka, your SRC events coordinator, and I'm here with you live today from Torrens University Adelaide campus. Today we'll be interviewing some students live from our orientation, just to see what they think about orientation and why they chose our campus. So let's head in. Hey, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'm from the Philippines. I'm taking MBIS here in Torrens, and today is orientation day. So excited.
Can you tell what aspect of orientation attracted you? What are you liking and enjoying about it?
Okay, first off, there was coffee. That's the best part. I needed the coffee. We had free breakfast, and it was like we had like a lot of booths that we went to with a lot of freebies. So that was like. And then I went to this booth, I think it's the student council booth, and we had like games, and then we did a silly dance for like free merch. That's what we want in life.
Did you end up doing a silly dance for them?
Of course, I got it. I got the shirt.
Can you tell us a bit about like what are you studying and why you chose that course?
So I got MBIS because I used to be an intern product manager, and I've been thinking of moving up forward to it, so that's why I decided to take that course. And then a friend recommended Torrens because she was like, oh, it's a good experience, it was really fun, and I was like, I should try it out. So here I am.
Well, you're definitely at the right place. How are you finding your first day on campus so far?
Honestly surprised, but it's good. I'm liking the vibe, so yeah.
Have you made any new friends? Met someone from your course, perhaps?
Oh yeah, I met a few people from my course, and we're excited, and we don't know what to expect, but as long as I know people. I've met a lot of people from different backgrounds as well, so a few from my country, and the rest are from far-flung areas, and I'm like, great, multicultural, let's go.
Yes, there's a huge mix of cultures here, which is very good and also vibrant, because you get to learn a lot about the different cultures and the food. I love food, so the food is the best thing about being in a multicultural university.
Yeah.
Could you tell the audience a bit more about what you hope to achieve through your degree here at Torrens and as a student at Torrens?
So I'm currently switching careers right now, so definitely starting getting more experience is a great one. Practical experience, by the way. That's another good thing about Torrens that sold me to the school. And practical international experience is what I'm looking for, and my goal in general while I'm here.
Yes, that's true. We have something called as the Social Enterprise Hub and also the Careers Connect, and wonderful, wonderful success coaches who are here to guide you through every step of your journey and help you enhance your career and build yourself while you're still at uni. So that's really wonderful. Would you like anything to add anything for the audience?
Not really. I just want to get more food.
Well, thank you so much for giving us your time today, Ronnie. It was wonderful speaking to you.
Thank
you. Hope to see you around campus.
Okay. Bye.
Hi, so we've got a staff member of Torrens here with us today. Let's just find out a bit more about herself.
Hi, my name's Terry. I'm a success coach in the health and education vertical. I specifically look after students doing the Bachelor of Community Service and the Masters of Public Health.
That's lovely, Terry. Could you tell us a bit about how you're finding orientation here today?
It's a fantastic turnout today. Students are moving around, they're meeting other students, they're finding out a lot about what it's like to be a student at Torrens, and hopefully setting them on a good path for success.
Do you think you've seen a good mix of international and domestic students here today?
Probably predominantly international today, but also a good blend of domestic. I think with the nursing induction later in the week, there might be a bit more balance. But yeah, it's been probably predominantly international students today.
That's nice to hear. It's always nice to see international students mingling with domestic students and the integration of different cultures. So that's really exciting. Could you tell a bit about what you do at Torrens as well?
So my job as a success coach, it is a unique role to Torrens University. They employ people like myself with industry experience, and they get us to support students in degrees with that industry experience. I've spent the past 20 years in South Australia working in public health and community service, so it was a natural fit for me to support the public health master's students and the Bachelor of Community Service students.
That's nice. And what do you hope to achieve through your role at Torrens University?
I think for my role, so, I'm originally from America. I arrived here, I didn't know anyone. I think education is a fantastic stepping stone for many opportunities for students. So I look at my role as trying to help international students put in place the things they need to be successful in their studies, to get the qualifications they need to then go on and do what they want to achieve, whether that be in Australia, back in their home country, using their qualifications, or wherever they choose to go.
That's lovely. And it's really nice to have a success coach as yourself, hailing from an international background, having a bit of experience about what international students go through, so you could better relate to the students here on campus, as a large number of students on campus here are mostly international. Could you tell us what attracts you about the Adelaide campus specifically?
I think it's the Adelaide campus is like a community. I think because it's a small campus, we work collaboratively, so we all the support staff at Torrens know each other, we know the students. It's very hands-on, and we don't get caught up in what's just our work. We're there to try to help all the students as a community.
Yes, I can definitely vouch for that as a student. We've got lovely staff, and they're really helpful, and always happy to take that extra step and help their student out. It was really lovely talking to you, Terry, and thank you so much for giving us your time, and hope you enjoy the rest of orientation.
Thank you.
Thanks, Erica. Lovely to see the vibe there on Adelaide, which, as Evan says, is the best campus. Not too sure, I haven't been there yet, but...
Well, I mean, it's of course I'm going to say it's the best campus. It's my home campus, and I'm missing out on all the fun. I can hear everything outside there, and I'm like, oh, I want to come back outside there. But yeah, it is a great vibe here on campus.
So what are you studying, Evan?
So I've just finished my undergraduate in business, and now I've started my MBA, which is really exciting. So I started in early, like this year, in T1. So I'm in my second trimester, really good. So we're talking about leadership and managing teams and all that sort of businessy stuff, which I really, really enjoy. So Torrens has a great MBA program for those of you who want to study your MBA and will consider your MBA in the future. It's been voted one of the top 5 MBAs in the world for the last 4 years in a row. And you can see why. Really high-class lecturers and, great classes, small classes, really intimate, where you can discuss a lot of things. A lot of the lecturers are CEOs and business people, so you're really getting first-hand knowledge, which is fantastic. So, yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. Now, Harry, where are we off to next?
We're off to see Jess over in Surrey Hills, and I'm sure she's got some lovely students for us to talk to.
Yeah, she will. Jess is also one of our fellow Experience ambassadors. So, yeah, over to you, Jess.
How are we today?
We're doing great. How about yourself?
Good, thank you. So, what's your name?
My name is Alec, and I come from Macedonia.
Macedonia. And how long have you been here?
Well, actually, I've been here for the last 3 days. So I just got here.
Oh my God. And how was the flight?
I mean, it was a long flight. It was, not an easy flight, but at the end of the day, it's about the journey, and I enjoyed the whole journey through the flight. So, I mean, I'm here now, and I'm happy to be here.
All right. So, Alec, welcome to Australia then, from us to you.
Thank you.
What brings you to Torrens?
Well, I mean, I've heard a lot of good things about Torrens. One of them being that it's one of the newest universities here in Australia. So that is something that, me being having an IT background is, and as you may know, IT is the computer sector is something that is moving along very fast. So I think that Torrens is, being a new university, is gonna, go along all of that, new trends in the industries and all of those things. So I think it can help me, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Continue.
I don't even know what.
Grow.
Grow.
All right. And you're majoring in
project management,
which is very efficient with IT.
Exactly, yeah. That was the reason for me choosing this, this course, because I can connect my IT background with the project management, master's degree that I'll get, and I think it's gonna benefit me, throughout life.
Well, wish you best of luck. And how was orientation day for you?
Yeah, I actually enjoyed orientation day a lot because I get to, meet a lot of new people. I get to experience the whole campus, and which is, by the way, amazing. And I love, almost all of the things that I saw here today. One of the coolest things was, even though I have nothing to do with the health studies, one of the coolest things I saw here today was the clinic and all those, simulators, dolls. I mean, expensive simulator dolls, which the students get to, practice on them. So yeah, it's definitely been a very, very fun day today.
All right, that's great. Thank you so much, Alec, for your time. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day. And once again, welcome to Australia and good luck in everything you do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Today we're with one of our campus staff. What's your name?
My name is Tyler.
How are you, Tyler, today?
Ask me tomorrow.
Fair enough. Today was a busy day.
Very.
All right, so today was orientation day, right?
Correct, yes.
What was your favorite part about preparing for orientation day?
I think it was just welcoming back the students, getting ready for a very busy year.
Mm-hmm. And Tyler, are you Australian or are you international?
I'm technically international. I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, so you're practically the neighbor.
Yeah, I am. It's an extension of Australia anyway, so it's fine.
All right, and what's your favorite place in the world right now?
My favorite place, I'd say, is Shanghai. I live not in Shanghai, just near Shanghai, but it's just one of my favorite cities. It's busy, it's big, the energy. They say New York never sleeps, but Shanghai doesn't sit down. So
That's fair. And what do you do at Torrens?
I'm the campus experience advisor. So my role is working with the SRC, Culture Club, the activations, the facilities for both staff and students.
And what is your favorite part about working with these multiple departments?
I love
And which are our favorites?
SRC, hands down, yeah. They make me feel young, very energetic, very excited, and it's just so nice to just bring life back into campus again.
Oh, that's so cute. You were a student at Torrens, right?
I was. I graduated from Blue Mountains with a Bachelor's of International Hotel and Resort Management. I was very lucky to graduate at the eve of the pandemic, so there was no hotel and or resorts to speak of.
That would be it, Tyler, for today. Thank you so much. Now, can we have the lollies?
Maybe.
Just one.
You can have one. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, Jess. Great to see the vibe happening in Surrey Hills. Surrey Hills is actually a purpose-built campus, which is brand new and has been built exactly for the purpose of studying. So all the classrooms are new. There are some amazing facilities there. So please, if you are a Surrey Hills student, walk around the campus, investigate, see what's happening, walk around, have a look at the different rooms, and get a feel for the vibe of the campus and where things are. There's amazing services there as well, and please make sure that you use all the amazing services. Harry, I think that's about it. It's a wrap. So we've got a couple of things that we want to discuss with all the students who are listening. The first thing is about our Student Voice newsletter, which is coming out in a couple of weeks' time.
Yep. So the Student Voice newsletter is a lot of interesting articles written by our student experience ambassadors, of which I am one. I write the article, The Esports, which will entail a section to do with my Minecraft competition that I'm going to run through week 4 through week 8. You got anything to add on to that, Evan?
Well, stay tuned for the Minecraft competition, guys. I mean, I've got no idea about Minecraft, but that's all right. So Harry will be publishing some competitions throughout all the newsletters for next trimester and the rest of the year. And also, guys, there's also going to be a competition based on this particular podcast. So I hope you've been listening very carefully and writing down some notes, right, and practicing for when your lectures start, right, because there's going to be a competition based around some of the things that we've spoken about in this particular podcast. So you might have to watch the podcast a second time to win some great merchandise. We've got some Torrens hoodies, of which Harry is wearing one right now, modeling one of our beautiful Torrens hoodies. And there's some T-shirts and some caps and some drink bottles. There's a whole lot of different competitions happening in the trimester. So please look out for that in the Student Voice newsletter. Don't forget also, we've got our student day trips, which are coming up in week 5. So on Friday, the 7th of July, across all campuses, there'll be a student day trip. So the South Australian day trip here in Adelaide will be going to the Barossa Valley for a food and wine tour. In Melbourne, they'll be taking a beautiful hike up through the Grampians, which is great, and having some lunch up there as well. The Sydney group will be going to the Blue Mountains and having a very, very special lunch at the Blue Mountains Hospitality School, which is part of Torrens University, actually being put on by the students, which is great. And our students in Brisbane, we haven't forgotten about you. You'll be heading out to Crikey, heading out to Australia Zoo for the day, and then having a tour of Glasshouse Mountain on the way back in the lookout. So please follow your SRC socials. All the information about these day trips is also going to be in the newsletter, which is coming out in a couple of weeks' time. Please make sure you tag along. It's really, really important. Great way to meet new friends, great way to break the ice and make lifelong friends. And also, if you're an international student, to see some amazing parts of Australia that you might not normally get to see at a very, very, very heavily reduced price. So please make sure that you tag along to these student day trips. Now, Harry, you are a part of the online SRC. I know the online SRC is very active in their events. What sort of events can the students expect, do you think, from the online, or are we going to give it a surprise for this trimester for the online SRC?
I know of one competition that I can mention. We have a book club. Yes, we have an online book club, and I know of it starting on Thursday, the 15th of June.
Great.
I really hope I got this right.
Yeah, so that's all right. Don't worry if you haven't, Harry. Don't worry. We'll correct it somewhere on the line. So there's a book club starting in the online SRC. Harry thinks it's the 15th of June. If it's not right, don't blame Harry. It's okay. But please, if you are part of it, if you're an online student and you're not based or close to a campus, you can join the online SRC. So please, if you go to the Student Hub, which is studenthub.torrens.edu.au, there's a little section there called Student Life. Click the box, scroll down, find the SRC section, and you'll see all the information about all of our campus SRCs, including the online SRC, and how you can join. Information about how you can follow the social media of all the SRCs and keep abreast about what's happening on your local campus. Harry, it's been great sharing this podcast with you today. Thank you very, very much.
It's all right. It's been lovely sharing it with you too, Evan.
Thanks, Harry. All right, guys, have a wonderful trimester. We're going to see you in a couple of weeks' time for a special Pride podcast. June is Pride Month across the world, so we'll be doing a Pride podcast in a few weeks' time. Please stay tuned for that. There'll be some more competitions, a special guest as well to speak to. Harry will be there. The rest of the C team will be there as well, so you get to meet us all in the same place. Oh, wow, that'll be fun. And we get to speak to you then. So have a wonderful trimester, have a wonderful orientation, and we hope you've had a great time at Torrens. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.